Love your shoes, by the way.
Thank you. They're wool.
Those are so nice. They're pretty comfortable. I forgot that I bought them. Those are really nice.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Happy Friday, flosstube. Hi, everyone. Hello, crafty friends. Carrie and I are here today for a very, well, I say it's going to be brief, but by the time we're done, I don't know, we've got a fair number of things to share with you today. A little bit of floss toss, brand new release from Ellen of Maximum Cross Stitch, which we're super excited about. We've got some flosses in the sale section, 5 for $10 US.
Yeah.
I've got a project on some black linen, some black fabric that I'm going to share with you today. It's a modern folk embroidery, as well as discussing Hearthside Craftworks, a little bit of an update on the shipping and availability of our Mark II floor frame. And Carrie and I are going to take a second look at our joint friendship project.
And I am very excited about it.
She had a night to think about it. Now she's on board. And that's the Catherine Reese. There's 2 small samplers. And we're gonna stitch them together.
Yeah, and they're just itty bitty.
Yeah, they're not that big. So we're gonna share. I'm gonna turn the camera around and we're gonna show you everything that we've got to share today. We are very pleased to introduce you today to Ellen's brand new chart, the reproduction sampler Anne Robertson 1813. She is a beauty. So before I show you with Carrie, before I show you the supplies, I am going to sneak in a little video here, a little video treat that Ellen recorded for me earlier last week. Enjoy. There were technical difficulties uploading Ellen's video and importing it into my iMovie settings. It doesn't matter. We've spent an inordinate amount of time trying to make it work, and it just will not work. And you really need to see Ellen's clip because she recorded it at home, and the lighting in her craft room was so perfect when she recorded it. And it just shows the colors of both the original Anne Robertson sampler that Ellen owns, that's in her possession, as well as her reproduction. The colors are just beautiful. Her lighting was perfect. It was natural light, and it just, you have to go see it. So it's a 5-minute video clip. And I have uploaded it separately. It will already be live. You should be able to find it in the list on the video list of this channel. As well, Ellen will be loading it onto her YouTube channel as well, which you can find her at Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour. That's Ellen's YouTube channel. So enjoy. It's gorgeous.
It is.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I really like the palette.
Yeah. So we hope you're as excited about this as we are. I'm really looking forward to stitching this myself. And here are the flosses. Check that out. This is such a beautiful palette. This is a Roxy Floss Co dirty porcelain linen. And these are the called for Roxy Floss Co flosses. They look pretty good.
They do.
Yeah. Toot toot.
Oh, I immediately asked me that question. They look really good.
It was not a question.
Yeah, they do.
That's a statement of fact. That's a statement of fact right there. Those are beautiful. They're gorgeous. I mean, look at it. So let's just zoom in a little bit so you can see them in all their glory. Those are beautiful. We have all the counts in stock of dirty porcelain. If you're ever wondering what cut size that you need for a particular chart, Hannah's usually pretty careful at putting all of that information directly in the listing. So if you've got questions, make sure you read through the listing itself first, and I suspect you'll find everything that you need to know right there.
How big is this one again?
This one is, technical details are, it is a 157 stitches wide by 203 stitches tall.
Okay. So it's not huge.
It's mid-size.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at those peacocks.
Yeah.
They are
Really
fantastic.
Yeah,
those trees.
Rose bushes or...
They're phenomenal.
Yeah.
Those birds. Ellen loves to use powdered up. That's one of her favorite variegated light blues. That's just a beauty. Beautiful. Amazing, Ellen. We love it. We're so proud of you.
I just noticed these little itty bitty birds down here.
Want to see? Look at those.
So sweet.
Yeah. So there's those. And then she does talk about the little person there. The extra little details in this are just so lovely. Love it, Ellen. It's hard to show it to its advantage on the chart cover. Also, as is many times the case, the cover model in the printed version, as you can tell, this linen looks very, very light. I would say that that looks closer to a porcelain rather than a dirty porcelain, but Ellen definitely indeed stitched the model itself on dirty porcelain, which is the called for, which is this beautiful ecru-y, darker, warmer linen. And there you have it. Thanks, Ellen. We love it.
Love.
Okay, next up we have all of our remaining sale floss here to show you. Carrie and I have organized this in a more cohesive fashion here so that you can actually see what's left that actually really works well together. So starting on the left side, I've paired these 4 to 5 together. We've got Charlie Brown, Snow Biz, Titanium, Goldilocks, and Bespeckled. Grassy, Morticia, beautiful variegation in that, and Iris. I'm gonna be sad when Iris is gone.
That's OG.
Yeah, that was
like
from
color
when you
number 4
first
or something.
started dyeing.
Yeah.
And you did a ton of it.
Yeah.
And it's just so beautiful. But I mean, it's never gonna look like that again. So once that's gone, that's gone. Same with Morticia. And Grassy, that's one of your original colors as well. Really pretty. So I'm gonna keep these in my hand because they actually work really well with this next batch here. We have Hyacinth, Strawberry Taffy, Don't Be Jelly, My Funny Valentine, which again, look at the variegation in there. That's so good. The last 3 remaining purpley pinks. We've got Hippie, Concord, beautiful purple, and Old Book. Check out that variegation. There's even some green in there. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Moving into the teals, and I've popped a pink in there because it just seemed to fit. We've got Snarky, Under the Sea Foam. Again, one of your originals. Yeah, I know. Aquatics, Jeté, Teal My Heart. Look at those. Yeah, those are good. Last grouping, we have, actually, you know what? I would include Snowcap with the teals because it is a white that has some pops of teal, little speckles throughout, and you never know when they're going to hit, and they're really fun. So that would be a white that I would include with Snarky. Isn't quite the same tone, so maybe we'll put Snarky with those ones. But these colors together, Under the Sea Foam, Aquatics, Jeté, Teal My Heart, and Snowcap, that is a pretty perfect group of 5. Last 5, we've got our brights here. Blimey,
Blimey, that's a good color.
Blimey,
Blimey, yeah.
Lemon Drop, Coho, Orangey Glad, and Off the Record. Beautiful. I have no idea what is left in the shop, but our inventory numbers are correct. So if it's gone, it's gone. And these are never to be seen again. So get them while they're hot. 5 for 10. If you're hearing some sounds in the background, that is courtesy of Emma. Emma and Julie are working hard at packing and shipping orders, as they do every day. And the tape gun, it's a bit of a beast, makes a loud noise. But that is the happy sound of happy mail going out the door. So I thought we would share Catherine Rees a little more close, because Carrie and I are kitting it up today. We are kitting it up today.
We
So
may have caused a stir.
we caused a bit of a stir because a few people thought maybe I was a little bit pushy and dropping this on Carrie without giving her any advance notice, but
And it came from a place that, it's not that I don't love the design. I love both of the charts. It came from a place of my physical limitations for stitching and
at the moment
and the shadow of having to do something.
This isn't like an assignment.
No, I know.
It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you want to stitch 80% and call it done,
That's what I do every time. So
I will still be absolutely thrilled that you're my friend.
Okay. Thank you.
So we are going to share this project, and I thought this was kind of fun. So maybe you want to stitch this with a friend of yours, and you can share the pattern. It actually, the way that Leanne has charted this, you can chop it in half. I can't show you the pattern because obviously, well, I can't show you the pattern. But the way it is printed, you can, if you wish to stitch this simultaneously with a friend, you can. The only problem, I guess, would be the floss pack. So you might, if you're not, getting together weekly to stitch it together, you might want to one person stitch it first and then send the rest of it on.
I mean, it wouldn't take too much.
No, they're not that big. So
take the floss off the cards. And
there's the floss pack. This is the floss pack for both charts. You're going to be using, you could, you could split the skeins.
For sure.
Yeah.
And just take half of them and put the other half here and cut the card in half and ship it off.
Right.
Yeah.
Easy, right?
Yeah.
Again, I haven't double checked the list, but you could easily do that for the flosses that are shared between the two.
You'll want to cut the loops at the bottom.
Yes.
First. Ask me how.
Yeah. You have to make sure you cut the loops at the bottom before you split it in half.
Every project I do,
Do
it once.
you really?
Everyone. Started something new last night. I did it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Big
That makes a big mess.
Yeah.
The fabric we're stitching this on is, now, not everybody, this is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but this is a piece of 46 count dirty porcelain.
Yeah. And we did that by design.
I did this by design because I've got a wide 1/8 of fabric here, which is 18 inches by 46 count is a little wider off the bolt. So we are actually able to cut our 1/8 at 18 by 14. Sometimes they're even 15 inches. They're generous. But if I cut this in half, we can actually fit 2 projects on a wide 1/8 of 46 count linen. It does only leave a 2-inch border on the sides. So when you're stitching this, the sides are only going to have 2 inches of border, but your ends are going to be plentiful. You'll have 3 inches on top and bottom. But what that means is that we can share an 1/8, we can share the floss, we can share the chart, and it's something we can stitch together.
Yeah.
See, now she's more enthusiastic. All right, thanks, Carrie. Okay, you guys, I am so chuffed with this little project. I can't even tell you. It is the perfect small project in and amongst all of the larger projects that I've been working on. This is my start of the Carnation Vase pincushion by Modern Folk Embroidery. I love it. I love it. As you can see, I've switched it up. I'm stitching this on a 32 count Night Owl. I've changed our floss pack to Oz, Irony, Arugula, Honeymoon, Roses Are Gold, ochre, and caramel. We will have mini kits kitted up in the shop with smaller cuts of linen. If you would like to give stitching on black linen or Ada a try, this chart is perfectly, it's great.
28
for
count,
Ada.
you said?
No, this is 32.
32, okay. Yeah, it is really tiny.
It's not big.
No.
And I've got some tips and tricks for stitching on black linen, which I'm going to be talking about over on my other flosstube channel early next week over on Off the Grid Needlearts. So really, really fun project. I found my sweet spot on this is stitching during the day with a white background underneath.
Okay.
And the holes just light up. It's nice and easy to see. So love it.
I've seen people do like off of Amazon. You can buy these little, you know, the under counter
Lights.
undercover long
Yes.
fluorescent tubes.
Yeah.
I've seen them in very miniature versions. They're like 4 or 5 inches long.
Yeah.
And you just lay one of those on your lap,
Oh,
so you're actually
that's
lighting
such a
it
good
from behind.
idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Cool. All right. So there you go. Modern Folk Embroidery Carnation Vase Pincushion. Caroline edition. Love it. I missed Carrie's dancing. There we go. There it is. All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Happy stitching.
Happy stitching. You can see Daniel's working away hard here, packaging up our Hearthside Craftworks lap frames today. We had a bit of a glut of orders a couple months ago due to a video put out on our Mark II floor frame by Christine of Mountain Craft Studios. I'll put a link to it in the drop-down box below. And I just wanted to let you know we are caught up and we are back on track shipping out floor stands as well.